Hey everybody, this is Hadrian. Thanks for watching. Let's play some more Civilization 5 in our tutorial. We are about at the end of things. I am working to get some units in the area that could actually fire on Porto. Ooh, there's actually artillery in place that are firing on Braga. Okay. I don't think they can actually capture it. They retook Braga. Of course they did! How can you capture a... okay, that's really annoying. Well, now I no longer have the ability to capture cities in this area because my destroyer was just killed. That actually really pisses me off. I didn't think that those units were capable of capturing cities because they look like artillery types. So, the more you know. Alright, well... crap! That's a very annoying setback. Hopefully I can buy a destroyer. Let's see, yes I can. Alright, so we've bought a destroyer in Villanova de Gaia. We're going to kill these pirates, or at least try to. Meanwhile, we're going to blow the crap out of the rest of these guys, because they just piss me off. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, wait, no, I do have another destroyer. I forgot about that. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, you're going down. Alright. Ship should be able to take Braga. Alright, we're going to annex the city again. For the third time. Alright, citizen management. Let's choose production, shall we? Let's build a monument. Notice now we've captured it so many times we're no longer having any kind of unrest. We can just move right in and build everything we need to build. Which is hilarious. Oh, let's move the Colosseum down to the bottom, though. It's not as important as some of the other stuff we need to be building right now. Let's build a nuclear missile in Rome. Barracks in Krakow. This caravan is in need of orders. Where do you need to go? Exactly. Go to Rome. Keep building up our capital city's awesomeness. And then this nuclear sub I can use just to kind of keep in the area and make sure that everything is in tip-top shape. In other words, that, okay, you guys just need to sleep. These are the fighters that I have on my carrier. They're expecting orders, and I don't have orders for them. Alright, so these guys here, I don't know why they haven't requested orders in a while, but we need to get them in range of Porto. So let's do that. Ah, an archaeological dig has been completed. Polish artifact. Sure. Roman artifact. Okay. Now let's go to the next turn. We are 16 turns away from an excellence victory. Which, as I mentioned before, it's looking like the most likely victory that we will achieve. I just don't think we're going to get a scientific victory in 16 turns. It's not possible. We have too much left to research. All right, we're going to kill off those artillery. Because they're annoying me. We're going to take our destroyer, bring it up here. Have a couple of unit promotions. I think we actually had these last turn. Let's give this unit extra visibility a little bit. And extra visibility here too, why not? Time to enact a world leader. Oh wow. We're actually... Portugal's right behind us on account of all of their city-state allies. So, make sure I'm doing the right vote. Okay. So we will win that. We won't actually become world leader, as I've said in the past, but... We're going to move this great admiral up there. This caravan needs to continue trading with Cape Town. Notice that because there's ocean on either side of this tile, the ships are actually able to move straight through in that way that you just saw, which is pretty cool. Let's do in Bratislava, which we conquered. We now had the ability to build some additional useful buildings. Gonna fire on Leiria. We will go ahead and... Let's see, you need to move as well. So we'll move you right here. Pillage that particular unit. Fortify that destroyer. Put these ships in position. And then Braga has already fired on an enemy, so I don't know why you're still telling me that. Okay, next turn. Once these are artillery in position on Porto, we can fire on them. I just forgot that they were back there because they weren't waiting for orders. I must have told them to, like, fortify or something, kind of in passing. So my bad. Our golden age that we set up, our uber golden age. Oh, wait, look what's about to happen with satellites. All this fog of war is about to completely disappear. Okay, it's going to take longer than I thought, but you get the idea. Yep, it's gone. The fog of war is still there, but there's no longer any undiscovered areas. We have seen the entire area. So let's take a look at the World Congress. Now we've gained 2 more delegates, so is Portugal, because they were second place. Let's go ahead and propose the International Space Station. And then choose research, which we're going to go for robotics, because that's overwhelmingly the biggest suggestion. Alright, if I were to... Yeah, it's not quite ready to be taken this turn, so I'll move this destroyer in range so it can take it next turn. We'll take control of Leiria. And then see if we can get Portugal to give in. I thought those land ships would have been further along by now. Not sure what's going on there. All right, next turn. It was like 2 turns ago that they were there, and I told them to go to Porto, and they're still back there. I wasn't watching very closely, though, so my bad. All right, Braga should be able to fire on those troops. We'll also have access to a new cultural policy pretty soon. 14 turns away from the Excellence victory. Yep, can fire on those troops. Good. And capture it. Gonna annex the city. Very good. We're going to have that ship chill out. Let's move this battleship back over here. Have it fire on these infantry. We'll leave that there. We'll have this battleship come in right here, fire on these infantry. And golden. They are no longer a threat. And then this battleship will just have them go into alert stance, because I really don't need them to do anything right now. Keep that trade route going. Let's go ahead and do a research focus in Krakow, and we'll go ahead and do the Hubble Space Telescope in Cumae. Oh, we already have a great engineer there. That's good. So the Hubble Space Telescope is now just 4 turns away from being completed. Let's see, what can we do here? Let's queue up a monument, a shrine, stoneworks, lighthouse, harbor, Colosseum. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Oh, wait. Archaeological dig. We can start a cultural renaissance and get a huge culture boost. So this is one of the ways in which, excuse me, this is one of the ways in which the great artifacts are actually better. So this is the Papyrus of Ani. Because we had the hidden, because we found the hidden antiquity site, we got a huge culture boost. So check this out. I'm actually going to use this so we can get additional influence with city-states. So once we have our peace with Maria, we can also rob her of all of the delegates that she's taken, using some of the money that I have. Okay, so they've been shot down by my infantry. That, wow. Okay, yeah, they're trying to kill off my infantry and failing miserably. Yeah, they do not have very advanced planes. I think, actually, if I can get Porto in visual range, this unit should be able to fire, which would be helpful. Porto is in visible range. Good. Fire. Fire. Good, good, good. All right, now we're making progress. You go over there, and you need to build something next turn. This guy can go back to sleep. This worker, which we captured in the last turn, you don't really need to do anything around here, do you? I'm just going to kill him. I don't need him. He's taking up my income. And our carrier has arrived, so we can take our fighters and do fun things. But there's really nothing to do with them at the moment. Huh. Yeah, this ship is not quite in range to hit Porto. So I'm going to have all them just go on alert status. And then these guys, in one more turn, will be able to fire on Porto. You fortify until healed, you fortify until healed, and go to the next turn. Almost down to our last 10 turn, guys. It's been fun. Ooh, they have a submarine in the water. Alright, so Hiawatha's happy. That's an old school submarine, though, so I should be able to sink it pretty quickly. Also, it's above the water, so I should be able to fire on it with all these ships. Hopefully. One of the advantages of... Remember, a few turns back, Maria actually offered to give us a city. Oh, a great rider's been born. That's good. Maria offered to give us a city for peace. And one of the advantages of not taking those deals is that when you move in... Let's go ahead, speaking of moving in. When you move in and you actually are ready to make peace, if you've already declined a deal with the AI, you actually... Let's go ahead and get some extra culture there. Very good. If you've already declined such a deal with AI, they will be willing to take a worse deal if you continue kicking their butts after the fact. They essentially just get more and more desperate. So we pillaged that area there. Let's go ahead and sink that submarine. Alright, that submarine's no longer a problem. You need to come back here and fortify so that you don't die. And you can skip your turn. Next turn, we should be able to take Porto in the very next turn. And then I will demonstrate, hopefully, what I was just saying. See, they're willing to give up so much right now. They're willing to give me Porto and go, I'm going to refuse this deal so I can take the city myself. And then we'll see what I can pull off. Are these Gatling guns? No, they're machine guns. Okay. Okay, they have a lot of troops out in the water. They're going to regret that decision. Because I have a lot of ships in the area that can actually sink everything they just put in the water. Looks like they're going to maybe try and make a move on Laria, but I'm about to destroy them. This is going to be ugly. Actually, I might not even need to, frankly. Let's see. So we have this battleship. Both of our artillery are in range. Alright, so Porto is ripe for the taking. Now we're going to annex that city. Tell this mechanized infantry to chill out. And then we'll move that one up there a little bit. Now, this ship can fire on those guys. This ship can fire on those guys. This ship can fire on those guys? Those guys. There we go. Alright, so all the units they just put in the water are no longer any kind of threat to me whatsoever. Alright, let's go ahead and queue up some stuff at Porto. So we're going to need a library, a workshop, a windmill, just thinking in terms of production, walls, an aqueduct, sure. Alright, now let's organize peace. I want you to give me... You know what? Yeah, I'm going to see if they'll give me everything but Lisbon. So, cities. Coimbra, Funchal, and Goa. Okay. So, we don't want Goa, because it's furthest away. Okay, they won't do that either, unfortunately. Let's see, Coimbra is their coastal city. Funchal, I need to have another look at the map. Yeah, let's see if we can just take Funchal from them. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, we're going to stay at war with you until you get desperate again. So feel free to propose peace anytime. You silly, silly AI. I'm going to keep kicking your butt. Next thing I'm going to do is take your capital. You'll instantly regret all of your life decisions. Right. This battleship can go ahead and fire on Lisbon. Hey, she didn't want peace. This is what she gets. Nuclear submarine I will keep in the water, just out here, just to keep an eye on any potential developments. Fire on Lisbon with this ship as well. This destroyer is ready to join the fray. We're going to have it go to sleep. Have our Great Admiral go to sleep here. Golden Age has ended. Okay, so the Maya refused to stop spying on us. We did stop them from stealing a technology, though. We actually don't have a lot of income now that our Golden Age is over. Alright, we're not going to forgive you. We're 10 turns away from the end of the campaign. We might as well talk a little trash. So yeah, they had a spy in our territory. We stopped their spy, probably because we had the firewall wonder, which gives spies additional ability to stop technologies from being stolen in a given city. So they might have tried to take a technology from Rome, which is incredibly stupid. Okay, Hubble Space Telescope is done. Alright, I'm going to see if that is an appropriate... No, can't fire on Lisbon from that distance. But I can from that distance. Alright, nuclear missile. We are going to rebase in our nuclear sub here. And we're probably going to fire this thing off next turn because Maria is really giving us trouble. Let's go ahead and... Well, no, there's no point in building towards the science victory. I'm just going to put Rome towards research. Laria can fire on an enemy. Say goodbye to this submarine. So this unit can be promoted. Good. Let's give it extra firepower. And then let's go ahead and get ready to attack Funchal. They're trying to enact a world ideology. Interesting. How many votes does that have? People are mostly voting against it. All right. Unit needs orders. Oh, yes, this nuclear sub that we just put the missile on. All right, so we're going to send it that direction. And on that note, I will go ahead and cut this episode here. We will continue taking over Maria's territory because they refused to make peace with us, which was her mistake. So I'm going to take her capital, and then once I do that, I will see if I can make peace with her again. What I want to do is take Lisbon, just as a really nice show of force, and then once I've taken Lisbon from her, I will demand that she give me Funchal and Coimbra, which hopefully she'll do, and then she'll only have Goa left, which is fine. And then I'll take all of our city-state allies from her before the end of the tutorial, just to be nice and mean. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I know I've been very much in kind of not tutorial, in Let's Play mode for the past several episodes because I think most of these mechanics have been explained, but if there's something that doesn't make sense, feel free to chime in and I will explain it in a comment, or maybe even do a half episode, so feel free, because comments are always welcome. If you, for some reason by this point, don't know this, I upload new episodes in the tutorial every day at noon Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT-4 for those of you not in the States. Thanks again very much for watching. I'll see you guys next episode.